Down here you can see, oh yeah, this, in the middle of the Sierra foothills, here's a little bit of civilization. I've got some grass-fed Angus beef. And the thing is, see, there's potatoes in there, wrapped up in foil, baked potatoes. And that firewood, this is oak smoke firewood. But that oak firewood, what that is that's all of those. See, look over there, they're all dead. Yep. So firewood is no problem. That's one of the silver linings in the story of this situation. Now we've got to wait a little while for the taters to get done, so in the meantime, how about I'll show you around and take a little walk around the place. Yeah, well, here's the solar panels you might have seen in some of my other videos. Well, I've been living on solar electric off the grid since the late 1970s, early 80s. And you might see even in my other videos that, which supplies electrical power to my solar electric system in the winter. 1,000 watt. And then let's see what else. There's a fire truck underneath all those wraps. I'm keeping the sun off the things that would get deteriorated in the sun. But you see, we had a wildfire here 3 years ago, and almost 3 years ago, and so all these are dead live oak trees. And they're all over the place, and they're going to start getting weak and dropping on my stuff. So I'm a little worried about them. That's the only thing that's left after the fire that really is any good. It's a really cool vise to do machine work. My old welder.
I'm just saving it, I think, for sentimental reasons.
And you walk up here, and you find out, well, I had my house. My house was right there. But I had a washing machine here. I had this washing machine here on a concrete pad. Which is kind of hard to see. I bought a new washer machine, but the problem is there's all these dead live oaks hanging around here, and they're gonna get rotten and fall on my brand new washer. So we gotta get those cut down. This is a good example of what's happening to these trees. They are very strong. Live oak is a very strong wood. But this is almost 3 years later. They're dead. The bark is falling off. Yeah. They got to be taken down there before they fall down and ruin my go on through here. Hopefully we won't get bit by any rattlesnakes. come on down here and you can see this is the name of the creek that we're by. You can see those solar panels, yeah, but you can see where some of my real power comes from are these that are on the ground. Those are almost 200 watts each. And then there's these over here that's a neighbor donated to me after the fire that someone gave him, and they're 200 watts each. It's for them. There used to be pomegranates and peaches out there in that area, all ruined from the fire. And over there is, those were walnuts, English walnuts, 2 trees. I don't know what it's going to do. It looks like a lot of black walnut rootstock is growing back. And this, I'm too cheap to buy satellite TV, so these are my antennas to get over the air TV. The stations are like 60 miles, 70 miles away, but there's lots of terrain that's not good in the way. Sometimes it just fades out and there's no signal at the climax of your favorite movie. But anyway, let's get back to the barbecue. How it all starts. Well, here's this. Here's the oak firewood, the live oak firewood just cut down with chainsaws. You ever hearing bowling pins? Bowling pins in the bowling alley. Strike. We got the steak off. There it is in the plate. Nice. Looking good. Let's see, we still got the taters going here. I already flipped them over. Same over here. You got to keep turning them if you want to get a good even finish on the cooking. The thing about this, see, this is live oak. It has the flavor. You get that really smoked, deep smoke, good flavor in that steak.
Oh yeah.
Cook those potatoes until they are soft. So there's nothing on here, no barbecue sauce, nothing. It's just the smoke and the tamari for the salt. And this isn't even a good playing surface for a table.
Definitely smoked.
It doesn't need anything else. A little bit of salt, like from the tamaris, all it needed.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Oh yeah.